Итак, всем привет, меня зовут Саша. Продолжаем играть игру. Так, с ними расписать монстры. Ну, я их расплачу, бесполезно их там спрашивать. Так. Так. Это бессмысленно. Так, то есть тут три задания получается, если я так понял. Так, давайте. Переместимся в дом инвалидов. Чтобы узнать порох, получается. Так, я дам. Вот что значит.
Traces of gunpowder. It would appear that Monsieur Lavoisier's gunpowder was taken to the Bastille.
Затравник бездны. Затравник бездны, фиг его знает. Мне придется так-то, видимо, через это идти. Тут дофига стоят тут очень. Так, запасы стали. Так, запись составили 77 ливов. Моли 26 ливов. Так, сначала этот. Не. Придется, видимо, назад идти. Сейчас надо, по-моему, все задания дополнительно выполнить, чтобы потом. Тут стоял другой робот, по идее. Маленький. По сути дела. Так, давай вот это сделаем. Дам я вот это изучить тайник в этом. Так, степенные задания.
Here I am at an impasse. Should I go to the
Надо
Tuileries to
обойти
examine
его.
this safe?
Или можно
There
не
may be a
обходить
way to
его.
force it open. I can get to the Tuileries Palace via the Louvre. Then I should be able to enter it through the courtyard.
Вроде оно... Ой. Гори. Я тебе еще сейчас подам еще. Это может через этот верх, наверное, придется идти. Потому что... Или через низ надо идти, я уж не помню. Или... Я даже не знаю, как... Или через... То... Так же, наверное, сейчас пойдем. Сейчас придется, видимо, обойти нашу локацию. Как обычно. Тебе женщинам это не помогло. Видимо. Тут-то я не открыл, видимо, я про это и забыл, в принципе. Пиздец какой-то, блядь. Давай вот туда. Типа душу я получаю больше, я так понял, или чё? Триста. Это приходится обходить опять же заново. Я ж теперь могу разбивать. А то этот... А, это понял, что это такое. Много душ. Что тут наверху есть? Тоже. Типа бомбочки всякие. Прикольно. Чего там такое? Снаряжение, что ли, новое? Ну да. Ух ты. Что за царь, бях? Давай посмотрим. Да, тоже типа этого. А, он типа, типа слабый все равно. Кабинет короля, значит. Ваше Величество, предоставляю солдата. Короче. Меня хоть никто не упадет, блин.
Whoever opened it had the key. Monsieur Necker's bonds are still there. There's something engraved on it. H.G. Riquetti.
Так, кстати, я еще выполним задание.
Whoever broke into this safe left behind the most valuable thing in it. This doesn't make sense.
Посмотрим, если...
I have just come from the Tuileries. The Armoire de Fer has been ransacked.
Diable! Someone beat us to it. This is very unfortunate. God only knows what we would have found there.
Whoever it was had to fight for it. I found a body there, killed by automats.
Mon Dieu. How dreadful.
Dreadful indeed. Especially since I discovered this in the victim's hand.
And what is that, pray tell?
A dueling pistol, with your name engraved on its plate.
Oh, May we? You're right. It is my pistol. It was stolen along with a number of other things. It happened just before the Estates General at my lodgings in Versailles. But how on earth did my weapon end up in the hands of this poor soul?
I am certain we will find an explanation. I'm going to have a look around. With your permission, of course.
Well, since I'm in no position to dissuade you...
За объяснение.
You appear to have burnt these papers in a hurry. I'm eager to hear your explanation.
It's nothing at all, I assure you. Frivolous letters that were cluttering my desk.
I find your defense unconvincing. Why won't you tell me the truth?
You don't understand. This is a matter of the utmost importance that I cannot discuss with a creature such as yourself.
I am an automat, monsieur. This is true, but I serve the Queen, and my only aim is to put a stop to the crimes that have befallen the kingdom.
Well, know that you're not alone in serving the Queen.
What was in those letters you threw into the fire?
My private correspondence with the King. I had a key to the armoire, which served as a mailbox.
Are you conspiring with the king?
No, you don't understand. I was something of a shadow advisor, a diplomat, working in complete discretion. I feared his stubbornness would lead the kingdom to ruin, so I tried to reassure him regarding the aims of the Third Estate. But when Vaucanson told me what happened at Meudon, I realized it was a lost cause.
You claim to be a friend of the Queen.
The king has gone insane. After what happened at Meudon, that much is clear. We can no longer expect any leniency from him. Hence my support for his wife. She's a headstrong woman, and much wiser than she lets on. You must know that she means to put her youngest on the throne, the young prince, Louis Charles. A regency would restore peace and unity to the kingdom. Then all that would remain would be to establish a constitution. I have the support of the people. They trust me. I'm the only one that can bring about these reforms.
I found your pistol in the hands of a dead man. Who was this unfortunate soul?
Mathieu, one of the servants I had sent to retrieve the letters. I gave him the pistol for self-defense. Alas, it seems it was of little use to him against the king's Ottomans.
Tell me, what happened at Meudon?
It's all here in this letter, written in the king's own hand. Please, give it to the Queen. She must learn the truth.
Why were you in such a hurry to destroy your correspondence?
The letters contained sensitive information about my Third Estate colleagues. If it had gotten out, I would have surely lost my allies' trust, as well as any hope of establishing a regency along with it.
Сейчас надо АВС обратно, видимо. Ну, пойдем обратно. Так, я, видимо, не закончил, да, значит? Или только опять обходить надо, видимо. Сейчас давайте обойдем. Сейчас обойдем как-нибудь. Чтоб с ними не драться нафиг. По 120 раз. Это надоедает просто-напросто уже. Сейчас обойдем, наверное, по этому месту. Чтоб не ходить миллион раз туда-сюда. Сейчас чемодан вот этот большой откроем. Сейчас немножко тут походим сейчас в этом вместе. Потом вот в следующей серии отправимся в ту степь, короче говоря. А, я его случайно убрал. Извините. Бывает. Так, сейчас вот тут походим. Так, основная сюжет. Или вот это давайте сначала второстепенное задание сейчас выполним. Сейчас всеми поговорим с нашими знакомыми. Придется со всеми тут базарить, видимо.
Monsieur le Marquis,
I'm listening, Aegis.
the bonds are in my possession.
And to whom do you intend to give them?
I have decided to use these bonds to support your cause. I implore you to put them to good use.
I swear it to you. You made the right choice, Dancer. Only professional soldiers and well-trained conscripts stand a chance of winning back the kingdom.
Monsieur Lavoisier,
What can I do for you, Aegis?
the clues I found at the warehouse suggest that the gunpowder was moved to the Bastille.
Diable. You must find a way to get there and put an end to this threat.
Here, a bottle of vitriol.
Bon sang, Aegis. I'll end up believing in miracles because of you. There's enough here to destroy one of these lanterns. I'm sure of that.
May we know how you intend to do this? Considering that none of us can so much as approach these cursed Vestals, only Aegis is able to prove your theory. Oh, wonderful. Even if we had 20 barrels of acid, the people would have no way of using it.
You're not wrong, Maximilien. What do you suggest?
We must find a way to spray the vitriol from a distance.
Chaudolo de la Clou.
Excuse me, Monsieur le Marquis? What does the scandalous author have to do with the matter at hand?
Laclos is not just an author. He is also an artillery captain and a military engineer. He developed the idea of hollow, explosive cannonballs. I studied the patents in the office of the Minister of War. It is a revolutionary invention. Voyez-vous, the projectile is shot out of the cannon intact and only disperses its contents the moment it hits its target. Tests were done using cannonballs loaded with scrap metal, but
we could also fill them with vitriol.
That remains to be proven. That would require us to get hold of our engineer.
and convince him to share the secret of his invention with us. That said, the Capitaine de la Clos serves the Duc d'Orléans and his supporters. A band of conspirators who simply want to replace the current tyrant with a traitor. It is rumored that he is now their spy master. God only knows where he's hiding now.
The clues I found at the warehouse suggest that the gunpowder was moved to the Bastille.
Diable.
Goodbye, Monsieur Lavoisier.
Ну, как мне их разговорить-то, блин, чтобы этот...
Monsieur de Mirabeau. I found a broken cane. It says Franciscus Antonius on it. Do you know who it belongs to?
Well, I never. Yes, I know the owner. And I'm willing to bet you're looking for a certain François Antoine.
That's right.
Well, you'd need to look a little further east, mademoiselle. Across the Rhine for a start. Because this cane belongs, or belonged, to a certain Franz Anton Mesmer.
Mesmer, the prince of charlatans.
Good heavens, it's been a long time since I've heard his name.
5 years to be exact since your learned commission denounced his theories.
It wasn't long after that when he disappeared.
Can you tell me more about Mesmer?
He was a mystical healer who was once popular with the upper class. I myself attended several of his sessions.
You mentioned a commission.
The king did not look kindly on the healer's popularity within the court. This led him to appoint a commission from the Royal Academy of Sciences.
An institution to which Monsieur Bailly and I have the honor to belong. We were asked to investigate his alleged powers.
The experiments that we performed allowed us to determine that Monsieur Mesmer's activities were pure charlatanism, a conclusion that destroyed his successful career the moment it was published.
But there was something, Sylvain. A tiny flow of energy that my devices were able to measure.
My dear colleague, must I remind you again that we were never able to reproduce your observations? It was obviously a momentary failure of your equipment.
Perhaps. I'd like to be sure of it.
When and how did Monsieur Mesmer disappear?
The denunciation of his techniques was the start of a long descent into hell for Monsieur Mesmer. He was abandoned by his clients and resumed his research in virtual secrecy. I think he was hoping to perfect his so-called science and restore his reputation with the Academy.
A hope that led him to associate himself with that dastardly Cagliostro. God only knows what experiments they may have carried out. In any case, their collaboration did not last long. Monsieur Mesmer left the kingdom overnight to return to his mother country.
Why did he leave so quickly?
That is a mystery. But those who saw him that morning say it was as if he had the devil at his heels.
This is true. He left in such a hurry that he abandoned everything he owned. Furniture, belongings, and scientific equipment. And it seems that Cagliostro has inherited this treasure.
Is that so? Well, if what you say is true, that broken cane must have passed into the Count's hands.
Yes, it's likely.
This adventurer from who knows where is quite the mysterious character. And he has been very busy recently. I've been able to observe him from my apartments, making frequent visits to Rue Saint-Honoré on the Tuileries side. I wonder what he was doing there.
What were Monsieur Mesmer's theories?
He is a proponent of a theory called animal magnetism. He claimed to be able to channel a purported universal healing fluid by passing his hands over patients and using magnets.
He also cobbled together a whole array of mad devices, each stranger than the last. Unfortunately, despite all his attempts, I don't know that he ever cured anyone.
What happened during Monsieur Mesmer's treatment sessions?
Oh, they were quite a spectacle to behold. Imagine well-born ladies afflicted with perfectly imaginary illnesses. A dimly lit room, where incense has been burned to intoxicate the soul and cloud your vision. Amiable servants, half-dressed, gliding from countess to duchess to the sound of a sensual melody. And the great Mesmer, a doctor with wandering hands, presiding over the wonderful scene. Oh, you should have seen them. Those grand ladies moaning, crying, and falling into a swoon, clinging to that strange tub. Du théâtre, ma chère. Pure theater.
Ладно, пока мы на этом давайте остановимся, продолжим завтра. Всем пока, всем удачи, всем приятного просмотра. Да, всем пока.